Super cold down here. Do I have my phone? I think I do. Cold is I don't even know what. I'm super cold. All right, so it looks like we're good on YouTube or sorry, Rumble, and we need to get good on YouTube. We need to get good. Whoops. Let's see. We are live on, let's see, are we live on X as well? Better check. I don't know if we are. We are good. We have 14 people that are watching on X. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys can, as well as a few people that are watching on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm just going to change some things monetization wise. Make sure it's every 12 minutes. And I want to put my Margex link in the chat if you guys want to. So I don't really like to actively trade and distract myself with like, chats and YouTube and stuff. So for the last maybe 15 minutes or so, I was actually planning on going live at 7 a.m. But for the last minute or 15 minutes or so, I've been trading on Margex very quickly just to try and get like a decent gain today. And I did, right? I was expecting, I was actually pushing for within this, and it has a lot of range to grow up to where I wanted it to grow, but I didn't have enough time because I don't want to actively trade and, stream, because then I forget about what I'm doing because I'm actively checking comments and all of that stuff. So I was trading with Margex earlier this morning, and I ended up making about $17 from that off of, investing on $100, right? So about 17% today, which is fantastic. But it showed so much more upside to where I could have gained about $50 before it ended up decreasing. So basically, let me take you through kind of the trade that I did before we get into everything else. So I was, like I said, I was trading on Margex. If you guys want to use this platform, use the link in the chat. I'll also provide the link over in the chat on YouTube, or in the comment section on YouTube, because I think that's the best way you could do that. In the chat, you really can't get the link. So I'll put the link there. If you guys want to start trading with Margex, feel free to do so. So basically, you can trade up to 100x leverage. So what I did was I took 25x leverage on Atom. We were down, I believe, I forget where I exactly bought in at, but it was at a lower level. I didn't have to move too much. So the open price where I bought it was $10.90, and the closing price was $10.96. Or 97 cents. So I ended up making $17 off of this with 25x margin, just because I wanted to make a decent amount. I could have made $50 up to here, and I was looking for that push up to there, but I saw it get up to this point where it looked like it was going to like resist because it's a previous resistance level. So I ended up getting out of that at that point, gaining about $17, but I could have gained a little bit more than that. I could have actually gained closer to $50 off of this. But there was no point to where I would have said, hey, I need to sell at that point. I would have probably held on, and it would have fell off a little bit, and it would have fell off back lower than where I purchased that, right? It would have increased up to 10. It went up to $11 and like 2 cents, $11.03, which would have been amazing for the overall gain. Literally, I moved 7 cents and gained $17 off of it. So yeah, now currently my wallet amount is at $185. So I started out with $98, and now I'm at $185. So basically up more than 85% over the last couple of days with MargX, even though the positions I've invested into either lost money or only moved a fraction of, a penny or even just a couple of cents. So yeah, if you want to start trading with them, the link will be in the description as well as in the chat. Yeah, let's see what people are doing right now. We got 21 people that are over on Twitter or X. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We also have 52 people that are on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Mady is going crazy, is it? Let me duplicate this and let me see what's happened with ladies. Hopefully it is. If it's not, I'm gonna not take your suggestions anymore, because some people will say, hey, it's going crazy. It is going crazy. 66%, that's pretty crazy. I would say anything more than 10%, it's going crazy, and 66% is absolutely phenomenal. To see it up 65 to $65 million, that's absolutely amazing. What's crazy, I talked about this previously, not in a positive light, more or less in a negative light, and saying that this would really only move as long as you see Elon Musk make any type of call about it or any type of comment about it. And I don't think he said anything about it, but it has been moving, unless somebody has some insider information where he did say something about it or has recently made a move about it. But currently sitting at $65 million market cap with $15 million, $16 million worth of volume is absolutely amazing. So, congratulations for the people that are in it, because you're up 65%. On my $100 that I invested into MargX, I'm up 85%. So some thumbs up. Either way, looks great. The entire crypto market actually looks pretty good. We could see ADA that hit a certain place today. And yes, while everything else is coming down, things hit their highs early in the morning. And I saw it early in the morning. I woke up because Hayden woke us up. And I was like, I went to go check the market. Immediately, I went to go check the market. And I was like, this is ridiculous that things increase so much while I'm sleeping. I'm like, I need to become just a night owl. Or just something to where I'm not awake during the day and I'm awake at night. Like, that's basically what we're going to need to do, right? But I feel like there's not a ton of people that then I end up getting a different audience to where it's not just the US, right? It's, I have a larger audience on the other side of the world. I'm so cold. Guys, we have 88 people here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We have 19 or 20 likes now. And we have 10 people that are watching over on Rumble. Again, if you guys, I don't think I put it in the chat, but if you guys want to sign up for MargX, I'll put that link in the chat as well. But yeah, it's a good platform. I know I'm pushing it a lot, but I do really like the platform. It also, like I said, is a partner with the channel. And, I haven't seen the ability to be able to trade on certain places. Like when I look at Coinbase or anything like that, like I don't have the ability to gain a lot with them, the different tools that are necessary in order to trade effectively. And I feel like I can do that with this platform. That's why I keep talking about it. But currently the overall market is at a $1.64 trillion market cap, where the dominance is slightly down. It's down about 0.5%, 0.49 to be specific. It's good. You're seeing Gorilla that's up quite a bit, 38%. You're seeing Jitto. I was actually, I put that in my Patreon. So I usually look at like newer positions that come to CoinMarketCap. I don't know why it wasn't on CoinMarketCap to begin with. I feel like it's listed like basically everywhere. I don't understand that. It's not brand new from what I understand. And, it's up 33% today, but then Gorilla is also up 38%. Solana's up 5%. These things are trending right now. If we look at the top 100, some things, I guess, within the top 25, you can see XRP is up 5% at about a 68-cent price, which is great. Solana is up to $77. I mean, that just continues to move. While I'm waiting for certain levels, it just doesn't give, right? Solana is just a whole nother animal. And honestly, I don't know what to do with it, because I feel like it's going to be worth a lot. It's definitely going to be in the top 4, and BNB may end up being, pushed down to like top 5 or even somewhere in the top 10. But Solana looks like an ADA may be pushing up to be in that top 5. So it'll end up being, Bitcoin. It'll end up being Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA. Those seem like those are going to be like in the top 5. However that order ends up being, whether it's ends up being XRP first and then Bitcoin, then Ethereum, or XRP first, then Ethereum, then Bitcoin, and then Solana and ADA, who really knows, right? I feel like ADA and Solana and XRP and Ethereum all have like major uses like to them, or use potential to them, but then Bitcoin honestly does not. So I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Definitely keep me on my toes here, right? Yeah, we got 112 people that are here. Hit that like button. Get me up to 50 likes on YouTube. I would greatly appreciate it. And we got 15 people that are watching on X. Thank you guys for watching as well. What do you think of meme coin? What do you think of meme coin? Some YouTubers are saying it'll get to $1. Meme coin, like the meme coin. I mean, it's definitely an interesting take on it. I actually haven't. Well, I looked at it, but I don't remember all of it. So let me quickly bring up like all meme coins, because I believe it is on the list of meme coins, meme or top meme coins. That's what I usually type in. Here we go. By market capitalization. So when I pull up meme coins, you're going to see the overall market cap is at $22.2 billion. Trading volume of $3 billion. You see Dogecoin that has, volume today of $1.2 billion. Shiba Inu that's 300 million. Pepe that has 233 million. Floki that has 44 million. Meme coin that has $548 million. And you're looking at a 3-cent price currently. Market cap is at a $344 million market cap. So let's go into this. We're gonna see that the one problem that I have with meme coin, and I don't know exactly how it's going to be implemented, and I knew that was the case, I just wanted to make sure, would be the circulating supply. Only 12% of the supply that's out there. So if you look at the current price level with all of the supply that's introduced, you're looking at a $2.6 billion market cap. So unless you see the ability to not add that circulating supply, like it's not going to be added throughout time, then it can get to a level of $1 and be at a $8.7 billion market cap, right? That's a kind of a no-brainer there. But if they're going to introduce the entire supply, like if they find a way to do that, and I don't know what the process is, then it's a bigger issue. And if it's at a $300 million market cap, or maybe less because they see the dilution, then that you may have a little bit more potential to run. Like if it finds a way to get to $1, it'll be worth much more. It'll be at $69 billion market cap, which honestly isn't absurd and wouldn't be completely impossible. But it's just like, why would it get there? It's meme coin. It's a meme coin, but does it have all of the popularity that you need? I mean, it's on Binance, which is big. It has an S tier exchange already. And a tier 1 exchange, but then also has 62 other places that you can purchase it. So it shows the popularity, especially being on Binance and seeing $200+ million worth of volume and being at a $343 million market cap. So it shows some potential, but I'm not getting into it unless I see the entire supply that gets introduced, or at least majority of it. Can you explain to us about airdrops? Airdrops are, so a lot of people will believe airdrops are scammy, and most airdrops that you see are definitely scammy. But there are a lot of projects that will do airdrops to people in different situations. Now, I don't know what Jitto's, and hopefully I'm saying that right, airdrop was, but typically airdrops don't create that much of a positive move unless they're locked right away. So if you get airdropped a certain amount and you're locked and you can't do anything with it, it creates hype, it creates new holders, and now it also creates traction because there's a lot of volume that's flowing through as it's getting dropped to people. Um, so, and the only problem that you deal with is when airdrops come from an escrow. Typically, when they come from an escrow that's not released, then you have a certain amount that's added to the overall supply. So it's not necessarily the best thing in the world. So a lot of times airdrops can be a negative, but you can make them more positive. So I guess that's probably what you have seen with Jitto. I regret selling my Solana. I bought it at $12. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you regret things, but the thing is that you don't want to harp on those things. You want to make sure you move to the next play and you learn from maybe that mistake. If you gained from it, like if you bought at $12 and you gained, you gained to $50 per coin and however many coins you had, that's still a gain. You still should be happy with it. Now, I'm never happy when I give up my entire position because I think that I could potentially turn that into so much more and be a part of something that's much bigger, even though I can take profit. Like if I take my initial investment, if I go from $10 to $50 and I take my entire investment, that was the dumbest thing I could have ever done. Because while you may see a certain play, this cat did something in the litter box and it's not great. While you see it's a certain play, I'll finish this thought and then I'm going to go over there and like close that door. Yeah, while you see a certain play. So if I have $10 to $50, I think that was a dumb move because I could take my initial investment, take a little bit of profit and still have some left for the long term, right? That's really the mindset that you want to have. Give me a second. Why does this cat not like cover anything? I don't understand. If she would cover it, it wouldn't smell the way that it smells. And now I need this air on because it's definitely a problem in here. Over here just smelling cat dumps in the studio, which is not great. You see Mady on fire? I did see it. It's on. It's up like 66% or something like that. Kronos coin pumping. Yes. Actually, I wanted to say that I didn't even put out a tweet. I was going to put out a tweet. So, sorry. Since Kronos reached 10 cents, I now was able to stake my 40,000 CRO. And technically I staked 39,900 something, but because it's above 10 cents. But I was able to stake 39,000. Now I'm waiting for this to get to a level of $1 so that I can stake for the icy white card and get all the different benefits like Netflix and Amazon and all of those other stuff that come with those cards as well. So I'm excited about that. And right now I think I'm gaining like 4%, which is not crazy, but at least it's something, right? I know I could be gaining a lot more over in the DeFi wallet, which I am. I have 30,000 that's over there. But yeah, do I have any Mady? I don't have any ladies coin. No, I don't. Good morning, my brother. Good to see you today. It's great to see you. It's great to see everybody. What's happening with SHIB? What's your thoughts on the current market? This is a bear trap or beginning of a bull market. So we've been in the bull market for a while now. Most people don't know that they're in a bull market because they think the bull market just automatically goes straight up. That's like peak level bull market. Where we saw, Bitcoin in 2022, end of 2022, when it hit its lows, that was the start. We saw that pick up from $15,000, move all the way up to where it is now at $45,000. You see Ethereum at a level of $800, move all the way up to where it is now at $2,300. You see Solana that was at a level of $11 or less and moves all the way up to $77, right? So things are making these moves, and I definitely think that we are already in the start of the bull market. This is not a bear trap. We already had these bear traps with altcoins and with Bitcoin as well, right? So no, I don't agree that's the case, that it's some sort of trap. I believe that we're seeing the bull market really become more of a thing, and people are starting to see what the bull market is. It doesn't mean that it has to move 100% in a day, every day. It means that it has to slowly but surely get it into its groove, and then it finally takes off when we see, a lot of these bigger forms of news. So bigger impacts where you have the ETFs, you have the Bitcoin halving, you have the final decision for XRP or for Ripple and that decision there. You have the maybe final decision and judgment of Coinbase and Binance. Well, technically you have had that because they settled, right? But still, you're going through all of these different things that may end up leading to a lot of positivity or leaning into a lot of positivity. Just sold, ladies, with a little profit. Had been holding for a while. Well, that's great. It's great that now you sold it with a little bit of profit. It must feel good to, and you never know, it may make a move, but don't harp on it making a move, because it feels good to sell even with a little bit of profit. There are tons of opportunities that are out there that you can find maybe the same gain, if not more of a gain. So what's going on with Shiba Inu? I wanted to talk about that today. Give me a second. So let me go over to my Twitter once I bring that up somewhere. I don't know where the heck it is. So currently we have over 1 million over $1 million that's sitting in this pool, right? $1 million is sitting in this pool to be burned in to burn Shiba Inu. Now this amount can burn somewhere around 112 billion Shiba Inu coins, and there was a bunch of conversation around the fact that they may end up burning bone rather than burning SHIB, and we don't want that. Obviously, as Shiba Inu holders, we don't want that. A bunch of bone holders are like, yeah, you know what? I could see you burning bone. I'll take that because I hold bone, right? It's all about the investment for them within that side. However, they have their use case, which is being the gas fee, right? Being that gas fee for Shibarium. So it should be a burn for Shiba Inu, and we want to see that support for Shiba Inu. I put out a tweet yesterday at some point. I don't know where it was, but I put out a tweet yesterday talking about how, just hit the burn button, or just hit the SHIB burn button for all the people, for all of the people that say you and your team have never done anything for SHIB. Here's your chance to shut us up. Like, this is your chance. All you have to do is go, hey, we can burn. We're going to go ahead and hit that burn button, 112 billion down the drain. Yes, it still is only a drop in the bucket for a lot of people, but it's still a huge drop in the bucket compared to what we have seen in the past. And it shows that in the last 7 days, they can find ways to burn a lot of SHIB if they put their mind to it. And we have to find a way to support the things that they build if they are going to support SHIB. They want to see support for the things that they build. I want to see support for the things that we all support. So if we see the burns in Shiba Inu, we should obviously be supporting how those burns get established, right? Which would be Shibarium. And now the burns have, or the accumulation has slowed down, meaning that you're not seeing as much money that's going into there that's being accumulated. At the moment, I don't know what it looks like now, but earlier this morning it was like 1.2. So the accumulation definitely has slowed down from what it was, but you're still seeing, accumulation. The point is that we're going to be able to see this burn. Now, as I checked this morning, there was something I was tagged in talking about how Clay and Matt should, shut up or something like that. And, you're not going to see a burn, and you're going to see a burn of bone and maybe SHIB and all this other stuff just to kind of trigger people. But you see here that I retweeted this. Shytoshi basically said burn SHIB, period. And it was in response to someone saying, you're not going to like this, right? I'm about to receive a lot of hate for this, but I don't care. Burn SHIB and burn bone, right? And Shytoshi responds and says, no, burn SHIB, period. Like, that's basically telling us that they're going to burn SHIB with the entire thing. Now, maybe they're not going to burn bone and they may end up splitting the money. Who really knows? But this would be the largest burn in history. Like, the largest SHIB burn in history. It would be 112 billion, literally over 10% of a trillion. So yes, it still is a drop in the bucket, but it still is a massive amount. Absolutely massive amount. So it's a big deal. Definitely a big deal. Now, again, let's look at some things that are moving kind of the most, I guess, in the top 100 here. Things that are moving the most in the top 100. Avalanche is moving. We also see Cardano that's up. Cardano has become my largest holding over in Coinbase. So while Jasmi was up there at one point, and I'm up $2,241, now Cardano is up there where I'm up $3,000 and I'm at $6,300 or so there. So I'm excited about that. The fact that Cardano is making a move. I want to see a $5 Cardano. I'm not looking for anything crazy, but I want to see a $5 Cardano. I want to see it go a lot further than that as well, because, a $1 Cardano, I forget how much they have in circulating supply. 35 billion. So a $1 Cardano is about, $3 Cardano is about a $100 billion market cap. A $5 Cardano is about 150 or 160. Maybe a little bit more than that, obviously, because we're looking at 35 rather than just 30, but I'm trying to, move it up, round it up. So $160 billion market cap. I can see Cardano easily getting to the $200+ billion market cap level, and I will have some at that point. But for me, I'm going to be selling some as time goes on. As I get to a level of like $2 or so, I'm probably going to take a little bit out because I invested $3,000. So I might as well take out, for me, I'm going to take out half. So literally taking out $10,000 and putting that wherever I want to, and then keep $10,000 in there for where that can go. So $5,000, it make me feel better about holding up until $5 and even further than that if it can get there. What do you think of Render? I like Render. I don't have any Render. I've seen it run and I just haven't invested into it. I don't think I had the, I want to say I don't think I had the ability, but I'm pretty sure I did. Also, remember, if you guys want to go and check out Margex, feel free to use my link in the chat. I just recently made a trade this morning. I'm now at $185 of value. I started at $98 and I increased this to $185, basically an 85% gain on my overall balance in the last 2.5 days. The trade that I made this morning, I could have gained somewhere around $50, but I ended up gaining about 17, but it's still good. That's 17% from where I started. So I gained that on Atom. I ended up making a move somewhere around this point and ended up increasing a little bit with 25x leverage. So with Margex, you can actually get up to 100x leverage on certain things. So Bitcoin, you can have 100x leverage. Ethereum, you can have 100x leverage. Dogecoin, you can have 25x leverage, Pepe 25, SHIB 25. And I trade like a lot of them. I trade Solana, Atom, all the ones that are there. I hear they're going to be adding Caspa very, very soon, but it's not on there yet. So if you wanted to buy Caspa, hold Caspa, trade Caspa, you can find a way to do that with MargX. So if you guys are interested, the link is in the chat. It's also in the description. Hey, Matt, how high do you think Chainlink will be in the next 2 years from now? Chainlink is a great play. I don't know where it is right now. I know it was at like $16 or $17 at one point. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's currently at 16.9. So $16.94. It's up 3%. It's at a $9 billion market cap here. So with this $9 billion market cap, let's see the volume. We're seeing about $1 billion worth of volume. Fantastic. That's more than what you see in a lot of positions that are above it. You do have 55% of the supply that's out there. I don't know what their dilution schedule is and how they do dilute. But if we wanted to look at overall price point, we could see this get to a $52 price, which was a $22 billion market cap. So if I had to say like where this will get to, I'm probably looking typically within the bull markets, the extended bull cycle. So you have a bull cycle and then you have a bear market. You end up having that bull market. In that new bull market, if it stays relevant, it can grow to a 2 or 3x above where it was. So $20 billion market cap, you could see a 40 or 50 billion, or sorry, 40 or 60 billion dollar market cap. And sometimes I like to put that extra little cherry on top where I look for like a 4 to 5x type of thing. So I'm going to say like 4x to where you can get to like an $80 billion market cap, but it depends on what the overall market looks like, which I believe the overall market will look pretty healthy. What are you doing here? What is this? Why are we putting wallet addresses in the chat? Or why are we doing that? What am I doing? Just removing it? No, I wanted to put them in timeout. Good morning, brother. What's the potential with VVS Finance and Tonic under the Kronos chain? I think they have a lot of potential just based on association, but I'm not the biggest fan of heavily dilutable positions, right? I don't think that's even a sentence or a word, but positions that can be heavily diluted, I'm not really a big fan of it. And then when they do get fully diluted, now we can see the potential in where they are. Now, if they don't have the ability to get fully diluted, like they have an unlimited supply, kind of like ICP, I can't be the biggest fan of it. I can see short-term plays and make moves based on those short-term plays, but I will never make a long-term play in it. So I would say they have potential for growth, a lot of potential, especially being on the Kronos chain and how popular Kronos will be, in my opinion. But just be careful of the long-term aspect of it where you may have some dilution that gets factored in. CRO is going to the moon and never looking back. I agree. Mady Pump had Matthew. Yes, I saw. It was like 66% at the moment. Or it is 66%. We got 27 people that are over on X. If you guys, like I said, if you guys want to sign up for, use my MargX link, feel free to, or if you want to chat in the chat, I have that up right now. And you can always give me your suggestions and what you have going on. People over on Rumble, thank you guys for watching. Joey Rez, Joe Rogan 00. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I know there's a lot of people that do like Rumble or prefer Rumble more or over other things. So thank you guys for being here. feel free to chat away, and I'll get to where those chats are and what those chats are. A scammer? Yeah, it seems like it. Good morning, Matthew. Any thoughts on internet computer crypto? I literally just talked about it. Not like a full not like a full breakdown of it, but I talked about it, stating that I'm not a big fan of positions that can heavily dilute themselves and have an unlimited dilution. But I was a fan of it in a big way before I figured out the dilution portion of it. But I'm lucky that it did, because I invested like maybe $1,000+ into it. So if I would have never seen that portion of it, if I didn't go over to CoinMarketCap and see that, I would have lost a lot of money with internet computer and how much was added to the overall supply. Because again, I had $1,000 in it when it was at like 100. It was at like Ethereum level supply, like 100 and something supply. And now it's at a level to where I believe it's like a 300 million or 500 million. But they basically diluted a lot of it. But it still can be worth multiple billions like it was before. It's just be careful of that long-term aspect of it. Good to know. I will pull back on that. Yeah, I mean, if you have a short-term play in it, you can probably make that move. But make sure you do a lot of research into when they would dilute it. Because if you know, then you can get out. But I don't believe that you would play a long-term aspect or a long-term play with internet computer, because it has an infinite max supply. We have 213 people that are here, all new to me. I mean, it's always great to know. We have 213 people here. I would love to get to 100 likes. That would be amazing. I would appreciate it a lot. Matt, what about XLM? Is that coin a waste of time, or do you see it growing in the future? I definitely see XLM growing in the future. I'm not a part of it. I know a lot of people have XLM, but I don't physically have it. And the reason why I don't have it is just because I feel like you investing into XRP and investing into XLM and XDC, you're investing in all those things that move together. Yes, you know that once one does move, all of them will end up moving. But I feel like it's kind of like you investing into, it's like you getting 3 different cable services for your house. It's like you have like Comcast and whatever other ones that come with, but you have 3 different cable services for your house. It's like you don't need them, but they may come in handy. Like say if you get a discount if you have all those other services, that's basically what it is. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to apply some sort of analogy. It's maybe not working. But I don't think it's a waste of time. I think you probably have one or the other. If you want guaranteed kind of gains, you would see that. But there's a lot of other ones that you could put your money into that, could move a little bit more than what you would see in XRP in the short term or in XLM in the short term. So, Matt, what about the Shiba Inu is going to burn? Shiba Inu is going to burn means it's going to close. Shiba Inu is going to burn means it's going to close? What does that mean? I just use XLM to move to different exchanges to buy different coins. It's fast. Yeah, XRP, XLM, both of them are fast. Like I said, I was talking to somebody in a one-on-one meeting. Guys, if you want to sign up for those one-on-one meetings with me, it's in the Patreon. It's on the highest level of the Patreon. If you guys want to check that out, we can always do one-on-ones. But in a one-on-one meeting, I was just talking about XRP and how the one day I sent XRP and it seemed like before I even pressed the buy button, it was already at the other person's wallet. And I was like, that doesn't make sense, but it was super fast. Sneak for Cardano meme coin or SNEC. What about it? I mean, has it been moving? Because Cardano has been moving even more. I would imagine that it is. I mean, it's up 8% right now. It's at a $70 million market cap. So I would assume that it would probably move a little bit more than this because of how much Cardano has been moving lately. So I don't know. There's 92% of the supply that's out there. I talked about this yesterday and how it may have some potential, especially with the different markets that's available on. So it may have some potential. SNEC. Currently at a $6 million volume day and a $70 million market cap. So definitely has a little bit of popularity. Yeah, I won $20 in XRP from you, and it was fast. Well, thank you for remembering that. Obviously, it's a good memory because you win something. But yeah, it's super fast. I was surprised how fast it was because I've never actually sent anybody XRP until that point, and it was definitely really, really fast. So we did hit 100 likes. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. And we currently have about 11 viewers over on X. Thank you guys for watching, for viewing, for following, for doing everything that you do. I appreciate it. And people that are on Rumble, thank you for watching. 11 people that are here. I just wanted to do a quick stream to talk about certain things and see how things are moving. Now, I don't know if I'm going to make any type of move into anything. I'm trying to find the right time to make a move. I probably want to see it get up to a previous support level. Right now, we're actually approaching a previous resistance to maybe drop a little bit lower if that's the case. Yeah, this is actually looking quite good as a previous resistance. I may have just caught into some luck. But it could also see this as a newer resistance, but it could be creating a lower high just to create a lower low to see that drop a little bit. Now, I would like to see that go down to about 80 cents or so if I could see that. You know what? I'm gonna go in on it. Let's see how this works. I'm going to go in on it. And this is my active position that I now have, which is up about 35 cents. Let's see if it finds a way to become positive today. Oh, my camera shut off. We're going to leave my camera off for this moment. Let's see if Margex can make me a good, decent profit. Morning, Matt. Margex has been good to me with 2x profit thus far with $100. Would love to see more videos of leverage trading on both wins and losses. Thanks for knowledge and updating. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would like to give a lot of wins and losses. I have some losses on here, but I don't have many. I've been taking like the short route where I've been trying to pull out kind of very quickly or kind of prematurely, honestly. But yeah, I will provide a lot more because I like what Margex offers. What do you think about Floki SafeMoon? I don't know. It sounds like something that's like kind of biting off of two different things. My question is being ignored. It's not. I don't think so. I tend to skip sometimes because or I don't skip, but the chat will skip. Oh, it's starting to increase. We don't want to see that. We want to see it continue to fall. Get down here. That's where we need it. That's where we need it. Right there at that level. Give me a line. We need it right here at this level. So don't go back up. We need it down. Don't start creating higher highs and higher lows because that will suck. If I get to a certain loss, like if I get to a $10 loss, that's where I'm out. But because I want to maintain those gains that I did have. So if I get to a $10 loss, that's usually where that does, um, will go fully against me. But looks like we're doing okay. Matt, what's your favorite meme coin right now? It's probably Grok. Like I obviously like holding Shiba Inu. I have Shiba Inu, but my favorite one is probably Grok. Looks like it's really pushing up now. Come on. Don't give me any type of hype at all within that and just continue to stair step. It could be a stair step on the way down though, but it didn't look like it was going to push up because this is not a previous support level. But it is only up 35 cents right now. What's the possibility of Luna getting to a half a penny? Very strong. I believe that it's going to get to a level of a penny between 1 cent and 3 cents. Getting rid of Shiba Inu coins permanently from the count is burning essentially. Yes. It's basically what it is. I'm now down on my play. Down 35 cents. Now down a level where it's probably $1 or something like that. Because it has increased a little bit. But it could be like a little bit of a false breakout. Could be. Looks like this is a previous level of multiple touch points of a level of support, but not like a strong one. So unless we're seeing the market that's starting to pick up, I don't expect this to continue. But you never know. Anything can happen. I'm down $1.80 or $1.05. So it could be a false breakout. Matt, do you know? Let's not continue with that play because I really don't want to talk about it. Whatever it is, I really don't want to talk about it because it doesn't. I don't like plays that kind of feed off of other ones, right? So if you have Doge and you have anything else that's like created off of Doge, Doge is the thing that's going to move. It's never going to increase more than the Doge position. It's never going to increase more than the Shiba Inu position, right? That's what we're seeing within there. I'm going to lose my Shiba Inu investment as it's burning. That's not how that works. Are you going to lose your Shiba Inu investment? No. So if you burn Shiba Inu, yes, your Shiba Inu is gone. If they're burning Shiba Inu, no, they're not burning off your SHIB. This is Shiba Inu that you hold, you're going to hold forever. It's yours unless somebody else gets access to it or something. But if they're burning off SHIB, they're burning off whatever SHIB that they buy. So it's not yours. All right. That's it. I appreciate you being here, but I'm going to go ahead and hide you on the channel. I don't know why you have to keep bringing up this position. Like, whatever. And hopefully this continues. Like I said, I thought this was going to be a false breakout, and it looks like it's starting to create more positivity. Let's create those red candles. That's what we want to see. Those red candles to meet that line. Because I'm still green, but also the position is increasing. It's a little bit green right now. We want to see that fall down. No problem. Do you think Lunc will hit exactly 3 cents and then retrace, or will it come closer to a high 2 cents? I believe it will hit. So I believe it will come closer to like a high 2 cents. I don't think it'll hit 3 cents unless we see the burning that's associated with it. Once we see major burning that's associated with it, yes, we will see, hit that level of 3 cents, maybe even more than that. Does Margex require a KYC? No, it does not. You don't have to have a VPN. You don't have to know your customer. That's not a thing. And you get to trade up to 25x leverage on something like Atom, 100x leverage on Ethereum and BTC. and 50x leverage on some other things like Solana or so. I mean, there's a chance that this gets up to this point up here and then falls after it gets to that point. Or it could be creating a brand new high. And if it does, as it gets to, like I said, $10 down, that's where I will pull out. But I'm looking for this spot to get hit. For this spot right here to get hit. Which it looked like that was where it was coming and looked like that's where it was kind of going. So we'll have to see. But if I lose $10, then I lose $10. I don't have a stop loss in here, which I haven't checked that feature yet. I know there's a stop market and I want to, explore that a little bit more. Sorry if I asked this question too much, but how does leverage really work? I'm new to it and want to get into it. So technically, you're trading money that isn't necessarily yours. And you can have the ability to lose all of the money that you put in there a lot easier than if you were just trading with your money. It's like if you take on a loan or you take out a loan, if you end up not paying that back, like you have a lot of, well, I guess it's not the same. It's not the same as a loan, but it's basically like you borrowing someone's money to put in a bet on something. But typically, if you borrow money to put in a bet, you can lose more than what you have there. I'm not sure if Margex will give you that margin call and immediately stop you out as soon as you get to a 100 loss, like a $100 loss. Because if I only have $100 that's in there and I leverage absolutely everything, they take, everything that's there. So you have to make sure you're careful with what you're doing and that you are disciplined. If you are actively trading, you have to make sure you're disciplined, because people that lose, what they typically do is they hold out until they win. And some people will hold for like years until they win in a regular play. But in when you're trading with like margin, when you're trading on leverage, it's not a thing, right? You get stopped out, you get margin called, and it's not a good thing for you when it's compared to like the stock market and stuff. So it's really, really good for a profit. Yeah, it's a good profit, but just had some specific goals. I was hoping to see 3 cents. Okay, you're talking about something else. But yeah, it's really, really good for a profit. But the point is that you want to protect yourself at all costs. So it's very simple to understand. Like you're trading with money that is not yours, and you're technically trading. Like say if you have $100, you can trade $200, but $100 is not yours, but you still gain the profits as though if you're betting it. You also gain the extended losses, which those extended losses, like some would go to Margex, and some commissions would go to Margex as you gain money. So yeah, $100 billion market cap seems reasonable. I think it's reasonable. For what? For certain things. For CRO, yeah. I think a $4 price point. I've been saying that. I think it actually can go further than a $4 price point, but I'm looking for the $3 level in order to take probably significant profits over what I will have left, which will probably be somewhere around 40,000 that's left. So I currently have 40,000 that's staked with the cards. And then I have 30,000 that's staked into the DeFi wallet. And then I have about 10 or 15 or almost 20, I believe, thousand that's sitting in like an open wallet, just in case we get to certain levels to where I want to sell some. Currently, we're at a level of like 10 cents. So doesn't really matter at this point. Silent fart gets you dizzy? What are you guys talking about here? All right. This overall pullback is looking good. This overall pullback is looking really good. What are your thoughts about Luna Classic on Coinbase? So I really don't have any thoughts about Wrap Luna Classic or Wrap Lunic. I I haven't dove into like what's all going on there. I hear that the price is completely different, and I just I don't know about it enough, honestly, just to be completely honest. Like I said, I wanted this to keep going. I would like this to keep going so that I can get, maybe to like a $10 gain or so. It looks like it's starting to pick back up. See, I like to protect my gains a lot of times, and I'll just protect it with like a small gain here, even though I feel like it can go a lot further down. And I tend to do that, right? I have kind of $85 of a cushion, honestly, and I know that if I make a certain amount of trades, that I can be positive on a lot of these trades, but it still eats away at me when I have any type of a loss. Like I want to win every single time, no matter how small the win is. I want to win, you know. So a $7 win is fine, but technically it would only be a lesser win because they take a certain fee from it as you make these trades. But either way, I'm like I said, I'm winning, in a lot of these trades. I just want to see it continue to get down to this point, even though that's not the lowest point it would get to. It's just my target that I want to see it at. But it looks like it's starting to pick up. Is that a different point? No. Wish people knew about Tectonic. I mean, people do know about Tectonic. People invest into it. Any news on XRP? It's pump. No, I mean it's pumping because of the market. The market is pumping. So XRP is also doing that. Matt, huge shout out. Well, thank you for shouting me out. All right. So even though it could go further, I don't want to watch this anymore. Even I feel like it's going to continue to drop down. It is getting to a point where it's oversold, so it's going to need some green associated with it. So I'm going to go ahead and market close, even though it's continuing to drop right now. I'm going to market close it and gain what profit I did gain. So I'm currently sitting at, I gained $10 here instead of the $185. I'm now at $195. So I've gained 95% over the past 2.5 days within my position. So yeah, it's amazing. I like Margex. If you guys want to go and check this out, again, the link is in the chat. The link is in the description. And it's pretty much that simple. Now, you have to know what you're doing in order to enter at the right moment. Because if you enter at the wrong times, then it goes against you every single time. But give yourself more chances. The reason why I'm able to become, be successful here with this many trades, like if I go into trades and you see how many trades I've actually done, position history, you're going to see that the reason why I can become successful with this many trades is because I find the right moment and I know when to get out. So I can gain $17. I can gain $10. I can gain $8. Yes, I can gain $20. I can also lose $20, right? So if you get in at a certain point and you know when to get out, you have your targets, you get out at those targets. Like you see, for me, I didn't want to move it anymore. So I just took the $10 or $8.71 gain that's there. But if I go back up to trade, you're going to see that this did, like I said, jump down. For some reason, it doesn't look like how it was looking before. But did drop down a little bit and was getting closer and closer to my target and probably would have continued on that route. Let me see if I could turn my camera back on. Give me a second. So my camera is back on. Enjoy me while you have me. You know? Hey man, there's another Matthew Perry that died. He's an actor. Do you know him? I do not know him. Well, I've watched a lot of his stuff. Yes, like 17 again. Friends. I used to watch Friends every night. Now we don't, because you know we don't have cable anymore. We just have like streaming services and stuff. Like we don't ever watch cable. So what was the point of that? And anything we did watch, like if I watch sports, I can watch it on all of these different platforms anyways. Um, I'm not as confident as you on Tectonic. It is definitely a long-term play. So I would think that you probably need to wait until it's diluted for it to be a long-term play. But yeah, you're awesome, dude. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. That means the world. I love the comments. I love the kind comments. Good morning, Matt. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, good morning to you too, Brian. Hopefully you have a great weekend as well. You know, I'm making cookies today, so we just made the dough last night, which we made oatmeal raisin cookies. That recipe is amazing. Erica found that recipe, so we need to keep that recipe because I love it. Um, Also, we're making like chocolate chip. We're making double chocolate chip. We're making sugar cookies, cutout cookies. Just all of these. We're doing cookies for Christmas. So excited about that because I love cookies. Who doesn't love cookies? So it should be a good weekend. Do you like GFI? I don't know if I've ever heard of it. GFI. Goldfinch? Is that what that is? Or Gorillafy? Or Gravity Finance? Which one is it? Goldfinch? Joey Rez? What's the true name of it, not the coin symbol? I'm too late to enter now. Then what are you talking about? People think $8 ADA this bull run. Honestly, I can't say that I don't think that will happen. Like I said, ADA will be in the top five, and will hover in the top five for a while until you see something else that probably takes it over, maybe a Caspa or something. But ADA has established something, that I feel like you will see major movements in the price of that position, in the worth of that position, and an $8 ADA, right at the current level, a $3 ADA would be about $100 billion market cap, a little over that. A $6 ADA would be a $200 billion market cap. So they're thinking that it's going to get to about a $260 billion market cap. Not absurd at all. I think both Bitcoin and Ethereum will be over $1 trillion. I think XRP has the potential chance to be well over $1 trillion, being the number one cryptocurrency in the market, and then Bitcoin being like there for nostalgia, and then having maybe Ethereum surpass Bitcoin at times. But I think ADA will also be there at hundreds of billions of dollars. I think Solana will be there at hundreds of billions of dollars. I think Avalanche will find a way to be there. I think Caspa will find a way to be up in that conversation. So yeah, I'm excited for what the crypto market will be because it's so much more than what we're seeing right now. Yeah, Goldfinch. Okay, Goldfinch is currently at $42 million. I typically don't show these positions because it's always something that can have a decent sized push, but it's at $42 million, which is right on that cusp. We do see about $2 million worth of volume, up 19% in volume today, but it is down 5% today. If I look at the markets it's available on, I mean, it's available on Coinbase, which does show that it would have a lot of potential to run just based on the basis of being on Coinbase, right? It doesn't really need anything else. Gate.io, MEXC, BingX. It looks like they spent their whole entire budget getting on Coinbase. If we look at the history and where this has been, it's been to $11.10. I guess maybe this was full dilution within it, but you have 25% of the supply that's out there. That's not something that I can live with, because while it is something that can gain popularity, it could be heavily diluted. So who's to say, like, if I look at the market cap versus the price, that it wouldn't tell me that down here, as the price was increasing so much, it seems like they diluted the hell out of this thing. So while it was at a higher price here at a $50 billion market or $1 million market cap, it's also at a $50 million market cap over here. And you look at the price difference and it's way different, $1 versus $11. So you know that it had a major amount of dilution, meaning that throughout the process of this being at a higher price, they probably will dilute it again. So that's something you probably have to worry about. But once it does get fully diluted, then you have something on your hands to where it could increase quite a bit. But just watch out for that, because 75% of the supply is not there, meaning that as it does get to a huge gain, as it does grow a lot more, you can now see it diluted by like 4 times. My throat is starting to like burn from all the talking. If I had 1,000 to put in one coin, I'm going into CRO easily, 10x. Yeah, I mean, if I had 1,000 to put into one coin for a more shorter, what are you looking for? Like a shorter term gain or a longer term gain or something just out of it? Yeah, of course. CRO would be a large play. It would be something that I would choose 9 times out of 10. But then that, maybe 8 times out of 10. But then there would be that 20% chance that I may choose something else. All right. I think the risk would be jumping into NFTs. Well, there are a risk there. Guys, we have 220 or 212 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Is there anything that's running for you guys that you see that's outside of the top 100? I mean, we've been looking at the top 100 pretty much this whole time, besides this last one that we looked at, which was about 500 and sitting at a $42 million market cap. Is there anything outside of the top 100, maybe the top outside of the top 200 that really, can provide some massive gains, some massive returns? Because currently, a lot of the things that I'm holding over in my Kraken portfolio are outside of the top 200, right? Some of them are inside, top 200, and some of them like, Ripple and Anchor's outside the top 100. But Celestia is inside the top 100. Graph. These are some of the plays that I've been making recently that I take some of the gains and put it into, have been inside the top 100. And that's what I've been supplementing with, right? I'm supplementing the lower end positions with some of the higher end positions. I've been investing more into Ripple, more into Anchor. You can see I have 1,200 Anchor. I feel like that's going to be worth a lot in the end when that becomes worth $1, if not more than that. It only has 10 billion coins in supply, and I feel like Anchor can be worth so much more. Can we get a collab with Oscar Ramos? Honestly, I'm not really a big collab person. If you don't know me, which you can't really tell by being on YouTube, I am a huge introvert. Like I don't like talking to people. I'd rather be like away from everybody and just sit there and like either watch a game or go on my phone. I'd rather communicate with people from a distance rather than being like right in front of their face. So I'm a huge like introvert. Like most people that know me, that are around me, I don't have to explain to them that I'm an introvert. But yeah, I mean, I'm open to collabs. I think collabs are always a good thing. It's just something where I don't feel in my comfort zone, which sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zone. But yeah, can you help me about jasmi? What does that mean? Can I help you about jasmi? Like, can we talk about jasmi? Peppa gonna explode. Yeah. Gaming coins. Gaffy. All the way up. I know gaming is gonna be big. That's another discussion that I've heard people have is surrounding gaming. I think gaming is definitely gonna be a really really big thing, right? Because gaming will be in crypto. I don't know how or fully like why and all of that, but I know that gaming will be in crypto, or crypto will be in gaming, and vice versa, because like it's just all in there right now. Like you look at the in-app purchases that are going on in games, whether it's applications or whether it's like games on Xbox and PlayStation. You have all of these purchases that you can make with, like, say, NBA 2K. You can have VC that you buy, which is technically a cryptocurrency. It's a virtual currency. And then you have, Call of Duty, where you have your certain currency that you have. It's like you're buying cryptocurrency. It will be in there. So anyways, Jasmy Coin, if people are asking about Jasmy Coin, I love Jasmy Coin. I like what they're doing. Let me go to my assets. I currently have $24,478. And my largest position now is not Caspa, is Cardano. And my second largest position is Jasmy Coin. Jasmy Coin is definitely making moves, and I can't wait to see that jump up to a level of a penny, and it's not going to stop there. A penny would be a $1 billion market cap. Sorry, it would be a $500 million market cap. A level of 2 cents would be a $1 billion market cap, which I firmly believe it can get to. It has 40 days of typical hold time. You're also seeing that you have 49.3 billion of the supply that's out there, 99% of the supply. So it's a big coin for me, right? I hold a lot of it. I hold 1 million Jasmy coin total, and it has an easy, or not an easy, ability to get to $1, but it definitely has the possible chance to reach that level of $1, meaning that it would be $1 million as I'm holding that much. Now, will I have $1 million at that point? Will I have 1 million coins at that point? Most likely not. I tend to take profit and find a way to take profit, and then I'll accept a total of like $500,000, $400,000. I'll perfectly accept that. That's fine. I'm sure anybody else would accept it too. But it's sitting at $4,000 right now. Or sorry, I invested $4,000. It's sitting at $6,000 total. I'm up $2,216 on this Jasmy coin investment. Joey Rez, thank you for the $5 super chat or donation. I appreciate that a lot. Say thank you, Matt. No problem. I like going over positions. I used to love going over like lower end positions, but I noticed that things would get pumps afterwards, and the community would be like, "Thank you," and then they would also use my thing. If they're gonna use my image and my video and stuff like that, they need to pay me for that. Like, it's my image, my video, and I understand how it may have gained you a little bit of traction just by mentioning it. That's why a lot of people, what they'll see is within those live streams, they'll do like the super chats. If they are part of the community, they'll do like a larger super chat and be like, "Hey, can you go over this position within this live stream? Because I'm a part of the company and I want to see, or a part of the project, and I want to see what you think about it." You know what I mean? It's a form of marketing in a way. I'm up on Gala. Yeah, it's amazing. Another gaming coin. What do you think about SpaceX token? It's worth a look. Is it? I haven't ever checked it. Give me a second. Let me bring this down and then we'll go into it. SpaceX. SpaceX coin? You see things I don't, and help me grounded. I understand that. It's always great to have a second or third opinion on your play. It doesn't mean that you have to go with that second or third opinion. It's just it it maybe even give you an understanding and learn about what you can look at the next time. And maybe sometimes what people will do is they may ignore a certain thing because it looks good in a certain area. So I do the same thing and I ask for a second opinion. I'm always asking on Twitter, like, what do you guys think about Grok? Or what do you think about this position? Or what do you think about that? And I want to read all the different things, even if I don't respond to them. I read all of them and try to, just get an understanding as to what it is and how you guys feel about it. Because that second opinion means the world to me. It's not the end decision, but it's something that can go a long way in finally making that decision. Uh, no one talks about Shiba or Shiba AI or just Shiba. Shiba is up, or Shiba AI. That's what you're talking about. Shib AI is up 30%. That's great to see. Can we discuss burns on Shiba? Yeah, I mean, we've already discussed those burns. It's really a small topic to have. It's really a small topic to really discuss. But burns right now, I talked about Shytoshi responding to this. You have $1.2 million that's sitting here. And within that $1.2 million, you can see that this person basically said, I need you to burn like SHIB and bone. Like I suggested that's what happens. And then Shytoshi comes back and says, no, burn SHIB, period. So that lets us know that, we're going to see SHIB that burns and not like bone, which is great. Hey, we know Shytoshi is leaving. We know Shytoshi is leaving as he stated. You think he is disappearing into the shadows? Probably not. I mean, if it's a form of making money, which I don't know if it truly is, then I didn't even show my screen here. If it is a form of making money,
Greg
then
Hill
I don't think he
donated
is.
$1.99 through Super Chat.
Well, thank you for the super chat.
Number 410 SUPERRARE. Check it out.
Oh, super rare. I think I have that in my my Kraken account. I think I have super farm, and I thought I had super rare. Yeah, I do. So super rare is from that position. It's up over 100% for me. But first of all, congratulations on your first super chat. Thank you for the super chat as well. I appreciate it a lot. But super rare. Let's go into the position over on Coin Market Cap. Give me a second. Let me take this out of here. Super rare. Come on. I don't think that's it. Is that it? Let me see. Give me a second before I pull it up. It's at 13 cents right now. And this is also at 13 cents. So it has to be it. So this is super rare, which has moved quite a bit for me. In my position, I've seen that move. We look at the last 7 days. It has dropped down from 18 cents all the way down to a level of 12 cents, now hovering around the 13-cent mark. You did see $14 million worth of volume and seeing a $73 million market cap. I believe it can go a lot further. You do see a $1 billion overall, $1 billion total supply, meaning that you can get to a $1 billion market cap, but the current circulating supply, you're looking at 54% of it. So you might want to understand that that is a portion of it as well, that it could dilute itself almost to 100%, right? Or 50% of what the price is, but 100% of the supply. If we look at the last month, again, it is up 96%. So this has moved quite a bit. It is available on Kraken. You know that it's available on Binance, Coinbase. So we're definitely going to see a lot of movement with all of it. Has both S tier exchanges, it has top tier exchanges, tier one exchanges. So with 37 different places to purchase it. So it looks like a great play just based on the fact that it's available everywhere. Now, what it is a whole nother story, but just based on the investment side of it and trying to gain something out of it, I mean, I still think it's a good buy at $73 million. And I currently have, like I said, I have $11 over here, $11.63 worth of super rare, and I believe I'm up 100% on this position. So I had $5, and then I took out $5, or no, I sold $10 worth. So, yeah, something like that. I guess I took out my initial investment plus the $5 that I put in there. Oh, you know what? I put in $10. It grew to a higher level, and then I took out the $10, and now it's down to back down to this $10 level. So technically, I'm up $10 in profit because I put that somewhere else. But I'm still up, I guess, $1.63 over the original $10. But total profit would be $11.63. It's pretty good. Thank you for the super chat, though, Greg. I appreciate that. Mady coin has been making moves. Any news on jasmi burns? I don't think there's a jasmi burn feature or any type of jasmi burn that's really associated with it at the moment. I mean, as it moves to like layer 2, then yeah, you definitely see that as an option with a max supply, and you could see a token burn that comes with it. But right now, there's no burn wallet or burn address, and I think I've messaged them. I think I messaged the CEO to see if you can implement or launch some sort of burn wallet, and I don't know where that chat would be because it was a while ago. I would have to go into like all messages to find that. All right, guys. I think we have to get out of here. We have 9 people that are over on. Okay, I get it all wrong. We have 9 people over on X. We have 211 people over on YouTube, and we have 13 people that are watching on Rumble. I'm sorry that I didn't get to SpaceX. I was trying to find it, and then I got sidetracked. But remember, guys, if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button or that follow button if you're following or not following over on Rumble. If you're not following over on X, feel free to follow. Also, if you guys want to start trading with MargX, use the link down in the description. Remember, I made somewhere around 80 or 95% on my initial investment with MargX. If you guys want to use my link in the description, it does help out the channel. They are a partner with the channel, so it does give me a little bit of a kickback. But I made $95, 95% on my initial $100 that I invested. And I will continue to update you guys as I grow this, and hopefully I can grow it to a lot more and gain, 20%
Joshua
here, 100%
Rivera
there.
Martinez donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Bonk is a Solana meme coin. Checks it out.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of Bonk. Thank you for that super chat. I've talked about Bonk. I actually talked about it in my last live stream, which was yesterday. But anyways, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to get MargX, the link is in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.